In a quiet town, where the echoes of history lingered in the air, a story unfolded that would shake the very foundations of honor and duty. It all began on a crisp autumn morning, when the sun cast a golden hue over the Arlington National Cemetery. The tomb of the unknown soldier stood tall, a symbol of sacrifice and remembrance. But on this day, it would become the backdrop for a shocking turn of events. Meet Sergeant First Class Daniel, a dedicated member of the Tomb Guard, known for his unwavering commitment and precision. He had earned the prestigious Medal of Honor, a recognition of his bravery in the face of danger. But little did he know, his life was about to take an unexpected twist. As the sun rose higher, casting long shadows across the cemetery, Sergeant Daniel prepared for his daily duty. The air was thick with anticipation as visitors gathered to witness the changing of the guard. It was a moment steeped in tradition, a ritual that honored those who had given their lives for their country. But that day, the atmosphere was charged with tension. Just moments before the ceremony, a judge arrived, his presence commanding attention. He had come to deliver a message that would change everything. With a stern expression, he ordered Sergeant Daniel to remove his Medal of Honor. The crowd gasped, disbelief washing over them. How could this be happening? The very symbol of valor was being stripped away in front of their eyes. Sergeant Daniel stood frozen, his heart racing. He had dedicated his life to serving his country, and now, in an instant, it felt like everything he had worked for was crumbling. The judge's voice echoed in his mind, a haunting reminder of the weight of authority. But what could have led to such a drastic decision? As the story unfolded, it became clear that the judge had received reports of misconduct. Allegations surfaced, painting a picture of a soldier who had strayed from the path of honor. The details were murky, but the implications were clear. The very essence of what it meant to be a tomb guard was being called into question. Sergeant Daniel's mind raced as he tried to process the situation. He had always prided himself on his integrity, on upholding the values that the Medal of Honor represented. But now, he found himself at a crossroads. Would he fight to clear his name? Or would he accept the judge's ruling and walk away from the life he had known? In the days that followed, the story gained traction. News outlets picked up the tale, and soon, the nation was captivated. Social media buzzed with opinions, some supporting Sergeant Daniel, while others questioned his character. The Tomb Guard, once a symbol of unwavering strength, was now at the center of a storm. As the pressure mounted, Sergeant Daniel made a decision. He would not back down. He would fight for his honor, for the men and women who had served alongside him. With the help of his fellow guards, he began to gather evidence, testimonies from those who had witnessed his dedication and sacrifice. It was a race against time. As the judge's ruling loomed over him like a dark cloud, the courtroom became a battleground, a place where honor and integrity clashed with allegations and doubt. As Sergeant Daniel took the stand, he felt the weight of the world on his shoulders. He spoke passionately about his service, about the sacrifices he had made, and the values he held dear. The room was silent, every eye fixed on him, as he poured his heart out. But the judge remained unmoved, his expression unreadable. The tension in the air was palpable, as the fate of Sergeant Daniel hung in the balance. Would he reclaim his Medal of Honor, or would this be the end of his career? As the days turned into weeks, the verdict finally arrived. The courtroom was packed, anticipation hanging thick in the air. The judge delivered his ruling, and the words echoed like thunder. Sergeant Daniel had been vindicated. The allegations were proven false, and he would not only keep his Medal of Honor but also be reinstated as a tomb guard. Cheers erupted in the courtroom, a wave of relief washing over those who had stood by him. But for Sergeant Daniel, the victory was bittersweet. He had fought a battle that had tested his resolve, and while he had emerged victorious, the scars of the experience would remain. In the end, the story of Sergeant First Class Daniel became a testament to the power of resilience and the importance of standing up for what is right. It served as a reminder that honor is not just a title, it is a way of life. And as he returned to his post at the tomb of the unknown soldier, he did so with a renewed sense of purpose, ready to honor those who had made the ultimate sacrifice. The sun set over Arlington, casting a warm glow on the hallowed ground. Sergeant Daniel stood tall, a guardian of history, a symbol of courage and a reminder that true honor can withstand even the fiercest storms.